Hello, hello. My name is Miss T. Arrow or Misty Arrow, and I've decided to try something new and do tarot predictions for the Bachelorette. The Bachelorette. So I'm taking my love of tarot and my love of reality television and merging it into a prediction show with the contestants. So let's see what the cards have to tell us about each contestant's personality, what their relationship is like with Becca, are they there for the right reasons, whether or not they make it to hometown, and finally, what is the outcome of the relationship with Becca. So next up is Ryan. He's 26 years old. He's a banjoist from Manhattan Beach, California. He's originally from Cape Cod. He plays with his family in a bluegrass band, playing the banjo, also the ukulele, guitar, and trombone. He also likes to sail, so seems like he'd be kind of a good time. Let's see what the cards have to say about Ryan's personality. What is Ryan like as a human? So this is the Knight of Swords in reverse. So upright, this card, we call him Kanye West. He has lots of ideas. He charges right ahead. He doesn't think before he acts. But in the reverse position, reverse cards generally relate to blocks, either internal or external. Most of the time it's internal blocks, I've found. So this is telling me that he is not like this energy. It's actually the complete opposite. So while this guy is an extrovert, it seems that he's a little bit more introverted. He's a little bit more controlled of what he thinks and what he says. He definitely thinks before he speaks. He seems like he's polite, he's kind, he's honest, genuine. He seems to not be calculated, but he's definitely cautious and conscious of what he says and what he does and how he comes across to people. So he seems to be a very considerate person. Let's see what his relationship is like with Becca. So the Three of Swords, I usually say this card is repeating old patterns. So maybe both of them have been in similar relationships with other people before, and maybe there's some red flags with them getting into a relationship. So it's not really saying go for it, go, 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 go. There's a little bit of hesitation here. Repeating old patterns isn't usually a good thing when I see this card. So I'm apprehensive about the relationship. But is Ryan there for the right reasons is the next question. So the Five of Wands. So fives are about struggle and conflict. In terms of if he's there for the right reasons, I think that yes, he came onto a reality dating show. And I think he just went on it because the opportunity came into his hands. I don't think he realized how much kind of strife and turmoil that might actually come out of it. I think he's going in a little bit innocently and blindly, and I don't think that he necessarily thinks that he will find love on the show, but he's definitely going to find haters, it seems like. So we'll see how that fares. I don't think that he has any negative intent necessarily to go on the show. It doesn't seem like he's trying to get Twitter followers or, get any notoriety in that sense. It seems like he's kind of clueless as to the backlash that he might get from being on the show. Well, so we'll see what happens. But does he make it to hometowns would be the next question. The Chariot reverse. So the Chariot upright is usually about taking action, moving in a direction. You have the reins. You can steer the chariot. You can go wherever you want to go. But this is blocked. And so this is telling me that he doesn't get to go where he wants to go. He is not making it to the fantasy suite. Do not pass go to not collect $200. I'm like, what's that say again? It isn't happening for him. I mean, I think the repeating old patterns for both of them were kind of red flags as to this is not a relationship that is going to work. And this card is pretty much a halt on moving forward in that direction, I would say. And lastly, what is the finality of his relationship with Becca? So upright, this is the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is like hope, wish, fulfillment, contentment. Look how smug he is. He has all these cups and his relationships are in order and everything is great and he has time to set his cups up on that nice little ledge behind him, but it's reversed. So that means those are a lot of empty cups. If there was any emotions inside these cups, they have now been depleted. So it is telling me that it's probably going to be an emotional ending between the two of them, but it's going to end. I don't see them moving to the next level. I don't see them making it past the first maybe 5 episodes. Yeah, so he doesn't make it to hometown, but it will be an emotional ending of some sort. And maybe there are going to be tears because there's a lot of empty cups here. Cups means emotions and relationships. So if there's 9 empty emotion and relationship cups, and also 9s mean new beginnings, but like maybe it's a new beginning apart since it's in reverse. So hopefully that resonated with you or with what actually goes on in the show. Who knows? This is the first time I've ever read for a television show. So I might learn from maybe what cards that I'm pulling as to how to relate it back to the show. Since I've never done this before, I might be reading the cards wrong or getting the wrong interpretation on how the cards relate to these characters in the show. We'll soon find out. But this is all a learning, working in progress, experiment, just to see what happens, see how accurate I am, how inaccurate I am, who knows? Let's find out. So if you want to hear more, subscribe over here to my channel. You can also find me on Instagram at Misty_Arrow or at Reality Realness with 3 S's. I look forward to seeing you soon.